think about growth of a company, know that in 8 years' time, we have done what took them 75 years to do. That exponential growth is not seen anywhere in any, maybe liquor could compete with us. Liquor is something you buy when you're sad, happy, pregnant, not pregnant. There are very few industries that compete with that kind of exponential growth. And we saw that level of growth in our first year, so it will continue to happen. So when you're sitting there thinking, oh, let me just wait like 6 months and then, no, there is no waiting because the growth is so quick. You need to get in now while you can. It will of course be here 80 years from now. It is a legacy brand. It is not going away, but I tell people all the time, what are you waiting for? Like there isn't going to be a better time to do it. So just if you're even thinking about it or can't sleep at night, please get on board. When we started, we were behind those companies, those big brands that have been in business forever. We are now the second largest skincare company in the U.S. We will more than likely this year be announced as the number one. I don't know if you understand the magnitude of what that means. If you think about every skincare product when you go to Target and look at all of that crap, we are the number one brand. That astounds me today to think about that. Global growth, I knew nothing about this. I actually have traveled globally for my other jobs and just took it completely for granted what it takes to do that. We are looking at markets that are skin concerned. They are sun damage concerned. They need sun protection. They are utilizing skincare product. We're analyzing what their usage looks like. So we launched into Canada a couple of years ago. We're pre-launching in Australia right now as we sit here, and we'll launch officially in the next couple of months there. Those are English-speaking countries, which is a clear reason why we did that first. Australia specifically, extremely sun concerned, very entrepreneurial spirited country. So this isn't to say, oh, let me go get my Rolodex. I think I have 18 friends that live in Australia today. No, but you will undoubtedly cross paths with someone who has done an internship there, who did a study abroad, whose cousins' work transferred them there. Like the opportunity for growth is just a couple of people away from you to suddenly have a global business. And that is super exciting to think that they don't know what Rodan and Field, they haven't heard of it yet. So the people that start foundationally there have a massive opportunity to grow. I think that's super exciting. We know that Asia is the next market that we're going to go into, and my mind is just blown.
I can't even, don't even talk about it. Like, I will follow
the Asian market is culturally like no other market, and you all know technology wise and other things that spread culturally there, it will be phenomenal what happens when it grows into Asia. So that's another reason. You're talking about 2 women that run this company that are on lists of women that you would pray.
50 kind of stuff.
Huffington Post, Beyonce, Oprah, they're on lists of women that people would just pray to be associated with. So you are looking at a company like none other as far as the caliber and culture of the company itself. And then you're looking at a cost to do business, and anyone, I know Michelle, Tisha was just talking, I know Whitney's owns her own business. It is balls out the hardest thing that you can do on a company. You want to think you're just doing the things you love to do. You are doing 90% crap you do not want to have your hands on. You're paying people, you're turning the lights on, you're operationally trying to keep up with your taxes. It is a beast running your own company, and it is expensive. And I can tell you, you're in multiple thousands. If you're trying to run a small boutique agency in Knoxville, you have multiple thousands in expenses. This company, if you're doing it right, you're spending about $100 a month in operational costs. The company covers those costs. If you are doing things right, your first paycheck will cover your business expense. you all know, we have 3 kits to get started, and then we have an entry cost where you don't get any product. That top business kit is less expensive than any business you could possibly, go into. That's a tax write-off. If you don't know anything about that, please come see me because I'm now completely knowledgeable about it. What you can write off in owning your own company is fantastic. So you're writing off all your product purchases, this coffee, you're writing off your car expenses, you're basically writing off everything that keeps you operationally in business. And so the cost of that kit is nominal compared to what your opportunity is in the first year of business. We do try to work really diligently and hard with our consultants to make that initial investment back in their first few months.
And currently our company has a bonus program.
And so the programs are the last.
Where you can get reimbursed for your food
the incentives to kind of follow. So this is not let me just go home and try and concoct 40 different ways to get this product out and what I need to post and this is a business in a box, to Tisha's point, that if you will follow what the company tells you to do, it will take some time and it will take consistent effort, but over time you will reap the rewards of that hard work. So I'm going to tell you from personal experience, it took me 25 years to create a 6-figure income in corporate America and sacrifice out the wazoo. Lots of sacrifice, not a vacation where I brought my laptop and worked the whole time I was on vacation, those kinds of time sacrifices. You are looking at a 3 to 5 year match to my corporate. That took me 25 years. So to Paige's point, you don't think when I graduated from college I would have picked this and done in 3 years what took me 25 to do? Absolutely. I wish I knew about the business model then. So we have an incentive where you can earn your kit money back for reaching certain goals. If you don't do it by that point, you have a second chance to do it. We have a car program when you prove that you are joyful in this business and growing an organization of fantastic people. They gift us with a Lexus, a white Lexus of our choice, which is amazing. We have trips. Allie can tell you about a trip she won last year to Banff, Canada, which is amazing for leading the way for her team, building a certain number of customers and consultants over a period of time. Tori Birch bags and all kinds of stuff came in, and then she eventually went on this incredible trip. So our programs are proven and they're there for you to follow. So it's not something where you're like an island unto yourself trying to figure out how to run the business. You have incredible support and incredible team. In Knoxville specifically, we do monthly events. I do like to tell people that we have events like this all the time. So if you're thinking, gosh, I'm not like Tori, I don't like to talk to a group of people, and I'm not sure any of us love to do this without vodka. One cup of coffee is not cutting it. You have the ability to bring people to an event like this and let people who are seasoned in the business do it for you. And their coffees, their afterward, we try and do them at different times, different days of the week to fit everyone's schedule. And that's on a national and now international basis. So if you have a friend in Michigan, you're not getting on a plane to fly to Michigan and try and tell them. You are getting on a call, introducing them to the business, and then sending them to a thing just like this. You're contacting the person that will tell you who is in Michigan, and they'll welcome them into a meeting like this. So that's how we grow teams across the country via phone. We have 3 people on the phone. You, your guest, and someone typically who's been in the business a little bit longer. And we're talking as a group, or you are sending them to a meeting just like this in another state. What else?
Well, you'll never be without, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, like Tori's saying. You will have more support than you could ever dream of.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes we might be annoying. No, we're not really, but we're awesome.
I feel like if you don't know about the kits or you don't know how to get started, I know my peeps